And you'll like number 11, Blaze Eldridge. He's their 5, but you put a big guy on him, like Max, as I said earlier, he can go by you, right? You put a little guy on you, post you up, big, strong kid. Number 2, Caden Robinson's their scorer shooter. So as we get familiar with this team, see how they match up.
And we are underway. Ryan controls the tap, and here comes sophomore Matt Johnson initiating the offense for the Raiders. Sun Valley comes up in a little 2-3 zone. And right off the bat, Raiders able to get the ball inside, pick up an early foul.
And Mags, I think they're in a 2-3. Actually, I want to get your thoughts on it. And of course they're going to collapse on Thomas, but it's a 2-3, but it's a different look. When I saw them play, who did they play? I can't remember the team they played. Phoenixville. They were more extended, and the coach has a unique way of on-ball pressure. I doubt you're going to see that. They're going to kind of collapse, protect the lane, and hope not let Thomas beat them.
Yeah, you would have to think that they're going to have to compact that a little bit, lacking the size and length to kind of get in those passing lanes. And hopefully Ryan's able to draw up some creative ways to get that ball inside. Thomas splits a pair. Rocco comes up with the offensive rebound. Johnson back out top, initiating the offense.
That's what Rocco's been doing. Those plays adds up.
Those are what we call winning plays. Sorber misses the foul line jump shot. Sun Valley with the rebound.
Man-to-man for Ryan. They run a...
Oh, and the bank is open late on a Friday night.
He didn't call that.
Myron.
He did not call that, Max. That was like Teddy shooting that shot.
Sun Valley jumps out to an early 3-1 lead. There's Rocco from the corner for 3. Just like you were talking about, Joe, really important.
Way to start off. That rebound, right?
Yeah.
It's positive eyes, pressure by Ryan. Another
turnover forced by Rocco with the steal. Here come the Raiders back the other way.
What a tough catch, man.
And finish for Thomas. That's that one spot that guys cannot go get that ball from. We got a 5-second violation. Raiders forcing 2 quick turnovers.
I like Joey Z just going right at him, right, Mags? Like,
come out with that energy, set the tone.
And this is a Ryan basketball YouTube channel. We're from, just so I know there's some chatter when we played Emotep. We both went to Ryan and played ball there. We will be biased.
There certainly will be some bias on our end. Oh, good find by Thomas. Murray leaves it short, gets his own miss. Kickball violation. Ryan's going to retain possession here.
I'll walk you through Sun Valley's offense when they're seeing a man-to-man when we get down there.
Everett for 3. Picking up where he's left off after the PCL postseason with that hot shooting stroke. Ryan jumps out to a 9-3 lead just under 2 minutes into the game. And Thomas, the human eraser, sending one into the 4th row behind the Raiders bench.
They better check that ball.
It's just going to be tough sledding inside. Ryan doing a nice job pressuring right into Thomas. Good help position, good timing.
Blades has got to rethink that next time down. Just get a possession there.
Yeah, get in, draw, get that ball moving around.
So you see a pass, screen away action, and then a curl. That was a tough pass.
Eldridge off the curl.
Right over Thomas. I like the courage and confidence.
Fearless, not shook by the first block. Goes right back in there. Everett from the corner again. Count it. That's 3 quick threes for the Raiders, and that's a good sign. As Everett picks up a little nickel and dimer out on the perimeter.
You can see Eldridge like I said, his game. That was a 12-foot floater over a 6'8" kid, and he's their 5.
Yeah, a ton of confidence on that shot after, previously going in there getting erased. So Eldridge again leaves it short. Rocco with another rebound.
Just positive minutes.
Thomas converts.
Yeah, you can't let him catch that close to the basket, right?
It's just a recipe for disaster, him catching in that deep. Murray picks up a little cheapie 80 feet from the basket. I love the aggressiveness from the Raiders, and you can see a little bit of disorganization from Sun Valley calling a quick timeout here. With 5 minutes and 11 seconds to go here in the first quarter, your Archbishop Ryan Raiders 14, the Sun Valley Vanguards 5.
We'll go up on my channel and watch.
Joe, what have you liked out of the Ryan offense so far?
They're getting the ball in the paint to Thomas. He's such a good decision maker, great passer. You've seen that over the years, really. But they're taking open shots. I like their advantage is their height tonight. So they gotta hit the boards, Mags, right, and make them work. I like the pressure. Joey's going to miss. Coach Lindsay's going to mix it up a little bit, but I like the pressure early.
We said the Raiders often running early here. Good hard trap. They see that Sun Valley struggling to get the ball off that baseline. There's Myron for 3 again. Leaves it short. Thomas there to clean it up. Here comes Johnson in transition. Everett a little off with the 3, but a good push by Johnson. Good shot, good rhythm shot. He's made 2. Here comes Sun Valley the other way. Caden Robinson out top with the ball. Swings it to Noah Griffin. Out to Freeman.
Double
now
screen.
to Eldridge.
Yep.
And too many steps there by Robinson there. You see again the Raiders pressure just speeding up Sun Valley just enough to continue forcing turnovers. That's 4 early for Sun Valley.
And Ryan off the miss when they push. That's when you miss Darren Williams, I think, the most.
He's certainly dynamic out there in the open court. He make a lot of different things happen. There go the Raiders back up into that space.
Wow.
Murray with a nice finish.
So
Thomas,
pretty.
Tremendous catch. Beautiful pass. The Raiders take an 11-point lead here midway through the first quarter. No. And a goaltend.
That was close.
It was very, very close.
That's a bucket, though, right?
I think it was certainly on the way down. Now, whether or not it was going to go in, we can debate. But I like that out of Thomas. That aggressive, not letting it see go through. Shades of Patrick Ewing at Georgetown many, many years ago.
Or me, Chuff on playground. I hate when that happened to me. When I was up there and I got on the way down, Max, instead of the way up. Didn't you hate that when you played?
Oh, yeah, it was horrible. And Johnson with an errant pass, looking for Thomas on the backdoor lob. Sun Valley going to come back the other way.
Yeah, I couldn't stand when I made those blocks and it was on the way down.
Yeah, all those goaltends.
I don't know how many kids. It's easier to pin the ball. You know what I mean, Max? How many career pins do you have?
0.
You never pinned.
Absolutely 0. Definitely not in the Catholic League. Here comes Sun Valley. A little 1-3-1 zone by the Raiders. Freeman out top, swings it across to Griffin. They got Eldridge in the high post, but he's just swallowed by Sorber. There's Thomas again. Griffin gets his own miss. Back inside.
Pretty play.
Nifty little finish there by Noah Griffin of Sun Valley. Cuts the Raider lead down to 7. Murray surveying. Out to Johnson. Back to Murray. Sun Valley collapsing. Nice cut by Johnson.
Get him.
Count the basket. He's going to the line for one more.
Great pass by Murray. Great patience.
Tremendous patience. Got in that middle. The defense collapsed. He remained poised. Excellent cut off the ball by Johnson, not standing and watching, found some open space.
The one thing about Sun Valley that jumped out at me, and Coach Rogers said the same, Council Rock South coach, they moved the ball well. So look at that down the other end. Looks like Joe Izzy's coming out of the pressure.
Falling back into that 1-3-1 zone. Ryan trying to utilize that length. Griffin out top, swings it to Freeman. Tries to reinitiate the offense. Corner to Eldridge. Griffin a little penetration, finds Eldridge. Freeman for three. Counting it.
Moving the ball well.
Yeah, absolutely a team-oriented game. 2.5 to go here in the first quarter. Raiders leading 19-12 over Sun Valley. Rocco for three from Johnson.
Wow.
Count it.
Way to shoot the ball, kid. This team will not go away. Sun Valley will not go away. I watched the game. They were up 18 or down 18 or 20 in the first, I think, quarter. Might have been half. And they fought back and they beat Downingtown West, I think it was. So they are fine with adversity.
Yeah, definitely a scrappy group. You see them going right at Ryan. Exactly what you expect at tournament level basketball.
I thought
Griffin
he traveled
on
there.
the drive. Sorber again.
Get that out of here.
With yet another block. And Freeman commits the open court foul. It'll give the Raiders side out.
Now, Sun Valley only burned one timeout so far, right?
Yes, just the one so far, so we'll have 4 left. But like we said, it's going to be tough sailing once you get in that lane. Thomas so good at timing his jumps, avoiding contact, and just erasing shots. Most importantly, he does a tremendous job keeping those block shots in play, really triggering the Ryan transition game.
Good job.
Rocco swings it. Murray for three. Count it. The Raiders are red hot from beyond the arc right now.
They're on fire, Max.
And that's got to be a scary sight for Sun Valley right now.
That's 4 threes or 5 threes at least?
That is 5?
Yeah.
2 for Rocco, 2 for Everett.
One for Murray.
And 1 for Murray. And like I said, that's got to be a scary sight if you're Sun Valley right now, because the more Ryan's hitting from the outside, the more you're going to have to get out a little bit and give Thomas more space inside.
Oh, yeah. If you're Sun Valley, you can't believe it.
Eldridge, a little fadeaway, leaves it short. Thomas clears. Thomas on the one-man transition, tries to squeeze it in there to Everett. Sun Valley able to poke it away. We have our first subs of the night for the Raiders checking into the game. Junior guard Brandon Russell and freshman guard number 13 Samaj Stone.
Good minutes from Murray and Johnson.
Certainly, Johnson doing a great job just initiating the offense, taking what's there. Murray, activity on the boards, working hard in the high post. Rocco for three again, just a little heavy. Here comes the big fella to clean it up. Creating another possession.
That's
Everett
deep.
for three, a little heavy. And Noah Griffin clears for Sun Valley. Griffin out in transition, finds Eldridge to Freeman in the corner for three. No good. Thomas cleans it up. 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Looks like Ryan's going to play for the last shot.
This is something they just improved over the season. Get one, take that lead.
And Coach Zaglinski calls timeout with 11.6 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And as I've alluded to in my other times in the broadcast here, this is one of the areas, and there's been many that done such a tremendous job of, but he's something to marvel at over the course of his tenure as Ryan coach.
Yeah, he's unbelievable. Right now it's Ryan 25, Sun Valley 12. There's only a little less than 12 seconds left in the first.
Last couple possessions, Joe, it looks like Sun Valley's kind of molded that zone a little bit more of a 3-2 look.
Yeah, I think they hit 5 threes, so they got to do something, right? It's like pick your poison. When Ryan's shooting this well, I mean, we're home, but we're shooting the ball really well in the first quarter. That's a lot of points, Max.
Yeah, it's a tough task to guard this team when they shoot it this well, especially early, like we've been alluding to. When you're making threes early, you got to adjust, and then you're left with more space inside for Thomas. Sun Valley desperately needing a stop here to try to hemorrhage the bleeding a little bit. Rocco to trigger the side out, gets it in to Russell. 8 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3. Russell the lob to Sorber, tough catch. And Sorber beats the buzzer with a two-hand slam. And at the end of the first quarter, the Raiders are going to take a 27-12 lead.
That guard is.
I want to copyright the guys, so that's what I'm doing this. Right? They're very good.
Not shooting well. Well, that game was torched in the first quarter as the Raiders were red hot. 5 of 8 from the three-point line. That's exactly the start I would think Coach Zaglinski was hoping for.
Yes, sir. Again, hot start for Rocco, making plays all over the place. Offensive rebounding, right? And on the defensive end, making shots, making plays. Everett hit a couple shots, and Everett was wide open. Interesting to see how Russell and Samaj, add some value here, right? They get some time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see how they play.
It was nice to see Saturday against Imhotep, to see Samaj get a little bit of run, get integrated a little bit back into the rotation. Certainly one of the cornerstone pieces of the program moving forward. It's nice to see him get some experience here on the big stage of the state tournament. Here comes Sun Valley to start the second quarter. Noah Griffin initiating the offense. Off to Aaron Freeman, back to Griffin, swings it to Eldridge. Really nice job by the Ryan defense, just staying disciplined, keeping guys in front, not reaching, not smacking. Kick to the corner, little drive, Stone erases the shot there by Josh Anonis. Really nice job by Rocco and Thomas there, trapping that corner, not letting the ball out.
Samaj is a freshman, but he's a big kid and super athletic, as you just seen in that play.
Yeah, just a tremendous job from him on this defensive possession. Everett out top, pressure on the ball, swing to Noah Griffin. Little curl and finish by Caden Robinson. Nice left hand.
I think it's his first bucket.
Here comes Russell initiating the offense. Swings to Stone. Over to Morabito. Back to Russell. Thomas in the high post. Tries to get it inside to Stone. Poked away. Noah Griffin comes away with the steal. Swings it to Robinson. Over to Freeman. Challenging Russell. A little bit of a wild drive. Sorber clears. Good throw ahead.
Great pass.
Stone with a nice catch, but Blaze Eldridge in pursuit, able to swat it away. Raiders will take possession underneath here, holding a 13-point advantage with 6 minutes and 38 seconds to go here in the first half. Russell inbounds to Rocco, over to Everett, Stone in the corner. Everett's corner three, rejected on the play by Sun Valley. Josh Anonis, number 5.
And Sun Valley changed their defense, Mags. They're in a traditional 2-3, it looks like here, which they had to do something different, right?
Yeah, I mean, the way that the Raiders scored, like you said, 27 points in the first quarter is a lot. So they definitely had to try to make some adjustments there sooner rather than later. Entry to Sorber, deep position, unable to finish. There's Yanonis with the rebound. Turns it over, steal and slam. And the Raiders back up 29-14 with 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Here comes Caden Robinson, tough shot. Sorber with the rebound. Sorber initiating the transition. Here comes Russell. Leaves his feet, turns it over. Noah Griffin the other way with a tough finish. Timeout on the floor. Sun Valley's going to call a 30-second timeout with 5 minutes and 39 seconds.
Copyrighted, thumbs up doing that, guys. Apologize every time I do it. I want to get copyrighted. Ryan's up 29-16. His first round game, state game too.
You give it more a propensity to make a mistake, right?
You eliminate your margin for error, right? You need to be a little bit more fine and perfect. You know, I think there Coach Zaglinski would like to see him get in that gap like he did and play off 2 feet, right? A little bit more under control, be able to make a pass fake when guys jump that lane. But, you know, hopefully we're able to learn and adjust from that. Stone set to trigger the inbound to Russell. Sun Valley showing a little bit more of a 3-2 now, with Yanonis occupying the high post area. Russell out top, swings to Stone, back to Russell, dribble exchange with Everett. See Sun Valley there really collapsing in, trying to limit that entry pass to Sorber. Aaron Freeman going to pick up his first foul there.
Sorry to interrupt. I think the 3-2 might be their best, even though it's early Sun Valley, or 2-1-2. Like that might be their best defense to kind of try to hang in here.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to try to make those entry passes tougher, because they're going to have a hard time trying to deny it from the backside. So they're going to have to try to get a few more hands in the passing lane, try to make Ryan, you know, alter their entry a little bit. Sorber with a strong seal, maybe a little bit of flop there by Eldridge, gets the easy basket to extend the Raider lead back to 15 with 5 minutes to play here in the first half. Here comes Noah Griffin initiating the offense. Little box set with a double screen down. Eldridge swings to Griffin. And there's that Caden Robinson from the corner for 3. Nice set there by Sun Valley. Patient, as you alluded to, Joe. A lot of movement, screens, sharing that ball.
Dude, that was a confident shot. Didn't it look like it, Mags? When he was in that corner, it looked good, felt good.
He got those feet set, and he was ready to shoot. Thomas trying to drive baseline, loses it out of bounds. Sun Valley going to take over here. Take a second to give a special shout out to our camera guy, Denny. Absolutely killing it right now on the camera setup. Comes Eldridge to Griffin. And an unforced turnover there. The Raiders are going to take over. Those are the little things, if you're Sun Valley, you really got to try to limit.
Yeah, you can't have it, right? You got every possession so important. You got to just get a shot.
Yeah,
you don't have to make every time, but you got to get a shot.
Yep, absolutely. You got to give yourself chances to make baskets. And that unforced turnover. Johnson with a strong left-hand drive all the way to extend the Raider lead back to 33-19. Raiders hold 14 with 4 minutes to play here in the first half. Noah Griffin out top initiating the offense. Swings to Robinson. Eldridge with the ghost screen. Swings to Yanones. Here goes Griffin on a baseline drive. Nice little floater before the big fella could come over.
Look at a hook a little bit.
Yeah, It certainly did. Looked like he got him a little bit. Ref's letting it go. Sorber just buries Eldridge and finishes. There's just not much you can do there.
I'm just glad Thomas is on our team, dude. Max, can you imagine throwing the ball to Thomas and that down court? How many assists do you think he would get?
It would make life. It would have made life so much easier.
He's such a dynamic player. Great kid.
And then when you get stuck, he can just throw the ball to the roof, and he's going to go get it. Griffin on a drive, stops, kicks out to Eldridge, swings to Robinson. Everett on the defense. Good job taking away that baseline. Robinson looking to break down, swings over to Justin Hickman. Back to Eldridge for three. A little heavy. There's Thomas with another rebound. Here comes Murray in transition. Post entry to Thomas. Sun Valley going to pick up a foul here.
I believe that's Eldridge's second, Max. And he cannot go getting foul trouble for them.
That is, in fact, his second, so that's a big one.
He's such an important player for him.
And you see Coach getting him out right now. 2:42 to play, trying to hang on to halftime so he can kind of play a little bit more freely. Checking into the game for Sun Valley's number 15, Dino DiMidio. And a turnover there for Sun Valley. Here comes Dino the other way, unable to finish. And out of bounds. Looks like Murray last to touch it. Sun Valley's going to keep possession here.
Now, even though Johnson got blocked there, Max, I would encourage him to be aggressive and get a couple shots. So you always got to lay up, get in the lane, shoot that 6-footer.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to make the defense honor and respect it.
Well said. Well
Right?
said.
And then open up passing lanes and allowing to initiate the offense a little more.
Careless.
Hickman dribbles it off his knee, forcing the backcourt violation. Again, you know, those self-inflicted wounds for Sun Valley, they really got to try to limit those if they want to hang in this game.
Yeah, I like Matty Johnson being a little more aggressive. Be a threat. He can play, be a threat, right?
Absolutely. It doesn't have to be 15 points, but being able to take those open shots, it just makes the defense honor you. Murray, the strong little take, unable to finish. Sorber, unable to corral the rebound. Robinson coming the other way with it. Swings it to Dino. Left it short. Everett clears. And here come the Raiders the other way. Look at Thomas sprint the floor. Gets a seal. Opens up Rocco on the corner. Good patience and strong left-hand finish from Rocco. I think he hit the nail on the head in the first quarter. That offensive rebound he grabbed off that missed foul shot, it
like
really got him engaged and going.
Yeah, like a switch went off, right? Another positive play here. He's such a big, strong kid.
Like Thomas going to pick up a foul, blowing up that screen set by Robinson.
We got 1:30 left in the half. Ryan 37, Sun Valley 21. That was Thomas's first.
Thomas Wilkins for the ball.
Donnie Myron checking back into the game for Sun Valley. He's going to replace. They're going to give Caden Robinson a little rest here. Unonis out top, swings to Dino. Dino picks up his dribble, good pressure by Rocco, gets it to Hickman on the wing. Everett goes for a steal, unable to get it. Good job recovering, keeping the ball out top. Noah Griffin, elbow to Hickman. Good job by Rocco, poking it loose. Sun Valley able to collect. Noah Griffin in the corner. Johnson on the defense. Griffin going to initiate the offense here. Swings it over to Dino on the wing. Donnie out top, swings it to Noah. Dino inside, felt the big fella coming, good ball fake. Picks up his dribble in no man's land. Murray able to pick up a steal. Great activity from Jaden Murray here in this first half. One-man transition. Tried to lob it up to Sorber, not quite there. Johnson going to pick up an open court foul. Pretty good foul. Sun Valley having a little bit of advantage. Getting out in transition. They've been struggling against the set Ryan defense. He got some fouls to play with.
Little offense for defense, Mags, on the Sun Valley side. We got 30 seconds left in the half.
It's a big possession here from momentum. Got to imagine Sun Valley's going to try to work this down, hopefully to be the last shot. Maybe not. Noah Griffin tries to turn the corner. Good job by Johnson cutting him off. But if you're Sun Valley, a basket here, cut it to 14 or so. You got to feel like you have a little bit of momentum. Robinson gets it stripped. Yanonis recovers. Griffin out top. We got 10 seconds to play. Sun Valley certainly looking to get the last shot now. Here comes Yanonis with a screen. Griffin rejects. A little 15-foot pull-up. Leaves it short. Murray secures the rebound. And that's going to do it for the first half. Ladies and gentlemen, your score at halftime. The Archbishop Ryan Raiders 37. The Sun Valley Vanguards 21.
Well played.
Making Sun Valley make plays. And they made their handful of plays, but if Ryan's able to maintain that level of defense and that level of pressure, it's going to be tough sledding for the Vanguards here to close out the second half.
And one last thing before we get rolling, the Sun Valley's offense, it's a passing, it's a good motion against the man-to-man. It's a pass and go away with a kind of screen-to-screener and a curl after that double screen when they pass away. So all those youth coaches, if you want to steal a little bit of continuity offense, just take a look at their half-court set.
Looks like Sun Valley's coming out in that 2-3 zone. Here's Matt Johnson initiating the offense. And there's Eldridge's third foul right off the jump. One of your keys at halftime that couldn't happen.
Now Sun Valley has to make a decision. Right, Mags? It's 7:54. 6 seconds in, and your most important player just picked up his third.
With the season on the line, no less. And it looks like they're going to let Eldridge run, and there's Murray with a little floater. And here comes Ryan in that little diamond pressure to start. Eldridge on the inbound to the sideline to Robinson. Everett cuts it off. Robinson out top to Freeman. Freeman picks up his dribble, finds Eldridge as an outlet. Noah Griffin spins, loses it. Thomas secures it.
M1.
It looks like Noah Griffin's going to pick up a foul on the floor.
Good foul. You don't want Thomas getting an N1 there, right? Like
one more dribble and you might wind up on a poster there. So really heady foul there. Murray splits the seam, looks to throw it down, fouled on the way up.
Sweet baby Jesus, that was going to be a monster dunk, dude. Monster dunk.
He eyed that up before he caught it, and he had bad intentions on his mind. Sun Valley is going to call a full timeout here early in the third quarter.
Yeah, Sun Valley coach is really getting after.
Just doing this show copyrighted, so apologize. Probably do a lot of live streams. I'm gonna do all four. I'm gonna try to do all 4 basketball games tomorrow. The Central Atlantic Collegiate Conference semifinals, we had all 4 games.
And even though Murray missed that dunk, just like they like that aggressive is like
It's a tone setter.
That would have been a morale killer for Sun Valley if he would have squashed that.
Murray converts the first.
At 12 o'clock, first game is 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock, all night.
Murray's second free throw is up, and it is good. And the Raiders have quickly pushed this to a 20-point lead. And now that margin for error for Sun Valley continues to deteriorate. Little bit of half-court pressure from the Raiders. Caden Robinson count the basket and a foul. Looks like Everett's going to pick up his second here.
Yeah, and Ryan changed their defense to an extended 1-3-1 with Murray up top. Good pass, good ball action, and good finish there.
Yeah, and a much-needed basket by Sun Valley, let alone an and one, a chance to stop the clock. Robinson unable to convert, and the Raiders lead 41-23 with 7 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Johnson out to Murray, back to Johnson. Rocco out top, uses a Murray screen, stop, pop, and it's good for Rocco. Continuing to pick up where he left off in the first half, just being aggressive, energetic, and making the most of his opportunities.
I can tell you right now,
Out to the wing for three, no good by Donnie Myron. Murray cleans up the rebound. Here come the Raiders the other way.
Maybe
Everett out top.
And the
flips it to Johnson. Johnson splits the top of the zone. Kick to Everett for three. Rebounded by Sorber, poked away, and a foul going to be picked up on the play by Sun Valley, number 22, Donnie Myron.
And Johnson did a great job of splitting the seam, getting in the paint. He didn't get a shot off, but he got a wide open three for Everett there.
He didn't get a shot off. He didn't over dribble it either. He split that, had an idea of what was going to happen, read the defense with the kick. Murray with a nice screen for Everett. Corner three, counted.
That was all Murray, right?
All Murray. Just walked his man in,
beautiful.
Pinned him down. Everett sneaks behind. Good find by Johnson. The Raiders extend their lead to 23. And now Sun Valley going to have to speed up the pace just a little bit as minutes dwindle down on their season here. Griffin out top with it. We got an off-the-ball foul committed by the Raiders here. They're going to give that to the big fella. It's going to be Thomas' second.
Correct, yeah. He just got tangled up.
Noah Griffin set to trigger the inbound. Gets it in the backcourt to Caden Robinson. Rocco picks him up at the logo. Swings it to Griffin. Freeman with a nice backdoor cut. Myron fills in behind, has his three tipped. Griffin with the rebound and put back no good. Rocco secures the rebound. Here comes Everett in transition. And looks like Thomas is going to pick up his third. Trying to seal off Donnie Myron there. Looks like he got him up a little bit around the head and neck area. Ref's going to call that going the other way.
Another block for Thomas in that last possession. Just got a piece of that three.
At this point with Thomas, it's almost, you're more surprised when he doesn't get a block on the defensive end. Here comes Sun Valley, another shot to try to chip into this lead. Griffin swings over to Freeman. Eldridge pushed all the way out to the top of the key rather than the high post. Griffin looking, kickball by Johnson out top. Griffin set to trigger the inbound here. Finds Freeman deep in the backcourt. Ryan in that 1-3-1 zone. Little 2-1-2 look from Sun Valley. Getting to Eldridge, out to Freeman.
I hope you guys follow.
Nice little split there, but the big fella able to rip it away for a steal. Flips to Johnson, out to Everett, back to Johnson. Thomas occupying the high post. Murray with a little baseline drive. Finds Everett in the corner. Back out, Thomas up top, flips to Johnson. Screen from Thomas, kick to Rocco in the corner. Little ball fake, middle drive, flips it out to Everett. Thomas on the block, sees opposite, Rocco for three. No good. Everett trying to get in there for an offensive rebound. Eldridge able to secure. Here comes Sun Valley, a little bit of numbers. Freeman kicks to Robinson for three. No good. Sorber with a rebound. Outlet ahead to Rocco. Tries to get it back to Sorber. Just a little bit out of control. Here comes Sun Valley the other way. And Everett is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his third as well.
Looks like Rocco landed a little awkwardly there.
Yeah, definitely wasn't able to come to that full, complete stop that he was looking for. He's got a little off balance. Made a little bit of an errant pass. Checking in the game for the Raiders for the first time tonight, number 4, Christian Durham. He's going to replace Thomas Sorber.
CD.
Raiders going a little bit smaller here. Murray going to occupy the 5. Eldridge out top. Murray defends. Kicks it over to Myron. Swings it to Hickman. Hickman and Eldridge. Back to Myron. Myron looking to drive on Johnson. Nowhere to go. Hickman out top. Durham defending. Swings it to Robinson. Robinson looking to take Rocco. Really nice job by Rocco, just staying disciplined. Pokes it away. Rocco in transition. Not able to finish the slam. Here comes Sun Valley the other way. Hickman unable to convert. Murray clears. Everett out top, swings to Johnson.
I wonder if that tweak a couple possessions ago affected that dunk attempt.
Yeah, he certainly didn't seem to have the explosiveness there. Murray for 3, leaves it short. Eldridge able to rip it away, gets it ahead to Robinson. Here comes Sun Valley in transition. Johnson tries to stop the ball.
Baby, what a
Picks
block.
up a foul. Murray with a big-time block on the backside.
Murray's playing like angry today, right?
A lot of aggression from Murray, and that's what I think the Raiders want to see from him. His activity, his energy. He's a different kind of athlete, and he's putting it on display tonight. For Sun Valley, number 2, Caden Robinson's going to go to the line and shoot 2.
I think he has about 8 right now.
Checking in the game for the Raiders is number 23, Brandon Russell. He's going to replace Ryan Everett. And the Raiders have done a really nice job on Robinson. You know, we talked a little bit before the game about him kind of being, you know, their volume scorer, and shots have been few and far between for him, and that's 3 straight misses from the foul line for him. So maybe a little bit of fatigue and frustration from the Ryan defense. Murray inside. Patience. Rocco, little 15-footer, leaves it short. There's Murray again. Almost able to come up with the offensive rebound, but he's going to pick up a foul here.
But again, that I told you, he's just playing like a man today.
He is playing possessed, that is for sure. You can feel his energy from up here. And unfortunately for the Raiders, they're going to be in the penalty, and that foul, 93 feet from the basket, is going to result in 2 free throws for Sun Valley. And we've hit quite the scoring drought both ways here in the third quarter, as we've been stuck on 46-23 now for about 3 minutes.
Now, Max, when you were playing at Ryan and you had that breakaway for the dunk, did you also struggle sometimes with finishing the dunk?
You know, Joe, it'll shock you to know that when I was playing for Ryan, I did not have many breakaways. I did not. I was more of a 3-point line to 3-point line guy. I knew my strengths, and I played to those. You might be able to count on one hand the number of times I went in the lane in my 2 years in the rotation. And I count my blessings for that, and I think Coach Bernie Rogers is also very appreciative that I did not test the waters in there too frequently, because I cannot imagine it would have ended well for me.
The great Bernie Rogers. That's great.
Here comes Johnson down, initiating the offense.
Atlantic.
Sorber checking back in for Murray. Robinson to Russell. Kickball there by Donnie Myron on the baseline. Ryan will take it baseline out.
Everyone on Ryan bench wanted Russell to shoot that shot, right? Would you give that shot up that he just had right there?
If I could see the rim, Joe, there were good odds it was going up.
There you go.
There's
kid.
Russell for 3, leaves a little bit short, cleaned up by number 3, Noah Griffin. He starts the transition, gets into the foul line, finds Eldridge. A little heavy on the 3. Sorber cleans up the rebound. Sorber in a one-man fast break all the way in. And if they get Eldridge here, they don't. They're going to give it to Myron. That's going to be his second. Excuse me, that's his third.
I mean, they could have gave that to anyone on Sun Valley, right?
There were 5 guys in his way.
I think it's good officiating.
A little courtesy call.
You don't hear me saying that often, right? These guys are doing a good job.
They are. Sorber going to the line, shooting 2 here. Checking back into the game for the Raiders, number 5, Ryan Everett. And with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left, with Sorber at the line shooting 1, the Raiders lead 47-25 over Sun Valley. Sorber's second shot is up, and it is good, which extends the Ryan lead back to 23. And with about 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Could be a long 2 minutes with both teams currently sitting in the penalty. Griffin out on the wing. Johnson defends. Good curl there by Dino. Eldridge gets a little tangled up with Murray there. And Eldridge is going to go to the line shooting 2.
AR just can't kind of get in a groove offensively down here.
No, it's been kind of a mucky third quarter both ways. As you can see, both teams in the penalty scoring's kind of been at a premium here. Eldridge converts the first.
And AR has extended the lead a little bit, but they've had their opportunities.
Yeah, they certainly have. We were stuck on 46-23 for about 3 minutes there. Sun Valley couldn't convert to cut into the lead, and Ryan struggled to convert to really extend that. A little 1-3-1 half-court pressure here from Sun Valley. Johnson throws over the top to Russell. Out to Durham for 3, and the bank is still open late on Academy Road. Christian Durham. I don't think he called that one either, Joe.
I think that was intentional. I think he's on our team, Bags. That was good from the. He said bank when it left his hand.
Shades of Tim Duncan.
He might have called bank before he shot that.
When he checked in, maybe. Everett picks up his 4th foul out top. It's going to send Aaron Freeman to the line for Sun Valley, and it's going to trigger a couple substitutions for the Raiders. Looks like we have Samaj Stone checking back in, and for the first time tonight, we have number 10, Frank Monaco, checking in. Johnson and Everett going to go to the bench for a quick breather.
Yeah, good to see Frankie get some minutes.
And Freeman converts at the line. Here comes Monaco against the 1-3-1. Russell gets it over, swings it back to Monaco. Swings to Stone in the corner. Russell on the baseline. Good drive. Ooh, good cut by Sorber. Good look by Russell. Nice hands play by Sun Valley. Hickman gets it ahead. Here comes Freeman. Kicks to Eldridge for 3. Count it! And here comes Sun Valley. Gets that to a 19-point game with a minute to play. Little glimmer of life from the Vanguards here to close out the third quarter. Monaco splits the seam, finds Sorber. Nifty little move for the finish.
Good good no call there. I thought that should have been an N1, but we'll take the deuce, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Really nice finish. The Raiders extend their lead back to 21. 53-32 with 40 seconds to play. Aaron Freeman flips it up and over the big fella. Nice little finish there by Aaron Freeman.
Tough finish.
Russell gets it across, swings to Monaco, splits a gap, back to Russell. Stone in the corner for 3, left it short. There's the big fella. Wrapped up, he's gonna go back to the line, shooting 2 here.
Samaj kind of shot that on the way down.
Yeah, it seemed a little bit out of rhythm on that shot. But the big fella there to clean it up. He's gonna go shoot 2. Sorber's first free throw is up, and it is good. Checking back into the game for Sun Valley, number 13, Justin Hickman, will replace Blaze Eldridge.
We got 18 seconds left in the third.
18 seconds to play. The Raiders hold a 21-point lead, 55-34. Raiders back in their 1-3-1 zone with Stone out top applying the pressure. Hickman with it for Sun Valley. Looking for somewhere to go, nowhere to go. Finds Aaron Freeman on the wing. Stone out top. And Sun Valley swarmed by the Raider defense, unable to get a last shot up.
Great defensive possession.
Beautiful job. Not reaching, not smacking, not picking up a foul while in the penalty, and just absolutely suffocating for the Raiders there.
I like Samaj up top just because of his length, right? Athleticism. It's got to be.
They say the scores are hit, and I forget what they said.
Get a dunk by the big guy. It's really at a premium.
That's 41.
Yeah, they're just running out of time.
Looking to get a little post entry deflected away by Frank Monaco.
A 40-second possession. We just talked about it. 40 seconds. No shots. Great defense.
Absolutely, the Raiders, tremendous discipline, just trying to make Sun Valley go make a play. All right, don't give them something by your mistake. Good trap out top. Scott gets it inside, and Thomas going to pick up his fourth foul there in the high post.
Now, Thomas does play well with fouls. He's done it pretty much all season, but I think you let that pass go, right?
Again, you mentioned risk reward earlier, right? You're holding 21. You don't want to get into the penalty early and allow Sun Valley, who's struggling to get shots up. There's a three from Noah Scott in the corner, no good, rebounded by Sorber. But you don't want to give them shots when they're struggling to get them.
Agreed. That was a minute, and they got one open look for a three.
Yeah, and that, certainly has to be the game plan for Ryan right now. Make them take time. Everett's corner three, no good. Rebound secured by Dino, getting out and running, and Monaco is going to pick up his first foul of the game. And with 6 minutes and 39 seconds to go here, the Raiders leading 55-34. Really looking to put this one away with some good, strong defensive play. Sitting in the 1-3-1 zone. Long three there by Dino, no good. I think they're going to get Murray on the backside with a push.
Yep. Good contest by Everett.
Yeah, really nice job making it a tough shot. And now, as we just talked about, Raiders with 3 fouls, just a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. You have to think that was a part of Sun Valley's game plan going in here. Fortunately for the Raiders, a turnover forced on the baseline out. But a minute and 30 in, and just 2 shots for Sun Valley. Not going to make up a 21-point deficit with that. Jaden Murray out top. got Monaco on the wing, looks to get it to him. Here comes Frank, swings to Stone, back to Monaco, over to Everett. Thinking three, finds Monaco, splits the seam, lobs it up to the big guy. Looking for Murray on a fancy pass, not able to get it. Stone splits a gap, finds Everett for three, no good. Murray secures an offensive rebound. Everett loses his footing. Heady play to get it to Murray. Out top to Monaco. The Raiders going to settle here. Everett on the wing, finds Sorber on the post. Noah Scott going to pick up a foul.
Looks like a line change coming in for Sun Valley here. We got 4 guys coming in.
Yeah, it looks like they're getting most of their starters back on the court.
Looks like he's getting a lot of guys' experience, right, to get touch the floor on the Sun Valley side.
Yeah, a tremendous opportunity. You know, obviously trailing by 21. Yes, you're trying to win the game, but also you got to think about building. Oh, that might have been your dunk. Murray had position, unable to get that pass through. Here comes Eldridge in transition. Finds Robinson. Monaco picks him up. Caden Robinson out top. Loses it, able to corral it. Looking to take Monaco. There's Robinson, stops, he pops, leaves it short. And yet another rebound for the big guy. And there he goes, all the way in, can't get it to go. Keeps it alive, gets his own miss. Up and good. Count the basket on the play. They're going to call the foul on number 22, Donnie Myron.
Oh, pardon me.
That's going to be his fourth. Sorber's going to go to the line shooting 1. And there you just see the complete size mismatch inside. Sorber and Murray essentially just playing volleyball with the ball off the backboard until
Just
they get one to
mopping
go at that level of positioning. Checking back into the game for Sun Valley here. We have number 4, Noah Scott, and number 13, Justin Hickman. Raiders holding a 24-point lead with just about 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Noah Griffin out top, looks to take Everett, gets into the foul line, finds Hickman, almost to travel. Gets it out to Noah Scott on the wing, swings to Eldridge. Looking to take Murray. Noah Scott, little foul line, jump shot, pure. Nice looking move and finish there by Noah Scott.
Nice, smart, heady, high IQ basketball play.
Very, very composed play there by Noah Scott. Here's Monaco out top, swings to Everett, screen by Sorber. Flips it to Stone, out to Monaco. He splits the gap. Monaco all the way to the rim, unable to finish. Rebound by Scott. And here comes Eldridge the other way. Eldridge, tough three.
Hand in his face.
Heavy, picked up by Sorber. Outlet ahead to Everett. And an open court foul there by Hickman.
I don't understand that foul.
It seemed like a frustration foul more than anything, as he just kind of grabbed Everett on the move.
But what are you mad at? What are you frustrated about? That's the kind of play. I'm not saying there's bad intentions, but that's the kind of play where someone gets hurt.
Yeah, just kind of funky movement in that open court. Glad to see everybody able to walk away from that.
Non-basketball kind of play. It wasn't in the flow at all.
There's Monaco out top, swings to Durham.
Problem with the clock, maybe?
And we got a whistle on the floor.
Oh, he's running some time off. They didn't start the clock.
So now we're going to have 3 minutes, 55 seconds to go here. And checking in for the first time tonight for the Raiders, number 15, Gavin Reed, is going to get Ryan Everett. Murray out top, little bit of a trap. Durham in the high post, good ball fake, good strong take. unable to finish. Here comes Noah Griffin in transition for the Vanguards, and just lost it out of bounds. Murray with the inbound to Frank Monaco. We got some more substitutions at the table for the Raiders.
Good call. I feel like Joey Z's going to his bench here a little bit.
Gavin in the corner for three. No good. There's Thomas. Up and in. Another rebound, another basket. And you got to think there's a curtain call coming here.
It's like a pass, Max. It's like a pass, right?
As Rocco checks in, replacing Jaden Murray.
It's like he's playing on a Nerf net.
And we got one more sub checking in, my guy, Greg Weiss. Going to replace Thomas Sorber for what you have to imagine is the very last time here in Archbishop Ryan's gymnasium. A nice round of applause for the fans. Capping off a tremendous career in this gym for Thomas Sorber. Another brilliant night out of him. Noah Scott up top for three, no good. Greg Weiss secures the rebound, flips it off to Frank Monaco.
That's what you call a foam ball, because it hits the foam and nothing else.
Reed flips it up, no good. Rebound Scott. Here comes Eldridge in transition. Reed's going to pick up a little nickel and dimer out top.
He's in the book. He's in the book.
As we used to say,
you're familiar with foam balls, are you, Max?
I've seen them. I didn't shoot many of them. We had a tendency to hit the rim more times than not.
A lot of hugs on the Sun Valley bench, which you'll love to see.
And we're going to have another foul here by Reed, and that's going to put Ryan in the penalty. So we're going to shoot some free throws here. We have another substitution for the Raiders, number 11, Mark Gallagher checking in. He's going to replace Rocco for, again, the last time here in the Raider Gymnasium.
Rocco had a really good game.
He had a tremendous game, both in the stat sheet and not in it, just his activity and energy. We touched on it at the top of the broadcast. If he's able to bring that type of stuff, it just transcends Ryan into a completely different level team.
We got less than 3 minutes, right, Mags? We're up 60-37.
And another sub at the table for the Raiders. Hickman not able to convert. Weiss with his second board of the game. Reed for three, no good. Hickman with the rebound, gets it out ahead to Noah Griffin, who converts. And with 2 minutes and 20 seconds to play, the Raiders lead 60-39 over Sun Valley. Mark Gallagher gets it inside to Greg Weiss. Sun Valley going to pick up a foul.
Yeah, I was going to say, sorry, Max. They're just failing to get some substitutions in. Probably getting their young guys a little time, right?
Yeah.
State playoffs. Brett Mariani subbing in. I coached Brett before he went to Ryan. Very proud coach moment for me.
Very cool to see Brett out there. I got to know Brett pretty well last year. He was a guest at our Little Flower freshman-sophomore dance. Took one of my nice students to the dance. Very nice young man. Happy to see him get in the game. Durham out top, screen from Weiss, rejects it. Durham all the way to the cup, unable to finish. Trying to get his own rebound. We're coming out the other way. That's number 20, Ryan Bradley. And it looks like he's going to go to the line for a pair.
I thought that was offensive, but they called a foul on Brett.
And he's in the scorebook.
Yeah. Oh, trust me. If Fred gets a look, it's going up. And most likely in. He's a good shooter.
Yes, he is. Was able to see him at quite a few of the JV games this year. Absolutely can fill it up from the outside. And now it looks like a curtain call for Sun Valley. Number 11, Blaze Eldridge, as the Sun Valley faithful rise to their feet.
Such a nice player.
Very nice player. You absolutely hit the nail on the head that I would enjoy watching him play. Plays his game, and you got nothing but respect for the young man. He went out there and battled tonight. Gallagher out to Monaco. Monaco looking to get to the rim all the way. Lost a shoe, couldn't get the basket. And Frank's going to go back with one sock and one shoe. Out top, Jameel Smith gets inside. He's going to go get a pair. And Frank going to get his shoe back. What a toss by Sorber. A near 30-foot pass right in the hands with
He
Frank's
could be a
shoe.
bowler.
That was beautiful
Can
for
Thomas
him.
bowl?
Well, I imagine he would be pretty good because when he reaches out, it's halfway down the lane already.
That's true.
Small margin for error.
I'm sure there's a lot of bowling coaches watching this podcast right now.
Telling themselves we have no idea what we're talking
Oh,
about.
their mouths are watering for seeing Thomas extend that sneaker the way he did.
Basically, it was an extended handoff with that reach.
No quit in Sun Valley though. They do play hard, undermatched, overmatched, but
Jameel Smith can't convert the second with 1:30 to play. The Raiders lead 60-41 over Sun Valley. Reed on the wing. Go screen by Weiss. Looked like he was going to try to slam that one. He's going to pick up a foul and go to the line.
I don't know if I can handle him having another monster dunk.
I don't know that the roof in this place could handle him getting another monster dunk. Weiss unable to convert the first. Converts the second. Little proud teacher moment there. I was able to get to know Greg Weiss very well during my time teaching over at St. Chris. Just an outstanding young man. Happy to see him get in the scorebook tonight.
That dunk versus Egan was just vicious.
Angry.
Vicious.
Here comes Mariani in the open court. Flips it to Monaco. He's looking to get to the rim. Cut off. Nice hands. Good deflection. Here comes Melvin Hackett the other way. Number 10, Aiden Bambosi with a miss. Zion Cawthorn converts for Sun Valley. Gavin Reed out top, looking to get inside. Finds Mariani. Weiss for three, no good. Another foam ball.
Look at that, picked his pocket clean.
Is Monaco going to try to dunk it? No.
Yes,
Up
Frankie!
and in. Frankie Monaco.
Great finish.
Through the contact and finish. Count the basket. He'll go to the line for one more.
Cookies, as they say.
With 27.9 seconds here to go, the
He
Raiders
did not hesitate.
not at all.
Now, you probably would have pulled up for three on that one, right?
I probably, time and score with Coach Rogers, I probably would have dribbled it out.
There's 30 seconds left, folks.
Had there been more time, yes, I would have been more likely to shoot that than continue to drive that, absolutely.
We're two different players.
I played to my strengths. There weren't many, but that was
Oh, no.
voice in the open court. And good hustle by Melvin Hackett to break that up. Like you said, Sun Valley, no quit. 13 seconds.
Oh, yeah. He's still coaching over there. I don't think that I think is it Coach Maloney? I'm not sure.
Reed for three from the corner.
I don't think Sun Valley's coach is squeezed more
Passion
out of
for
his kids.
Kevin Reed. Absolutely not. Nothing but respect for Sun Valley tonight. Coming in undermanned, but competing for 32 minutes. And ladies and gentlemen, with that final buzzer, your score, the Archbishop Ryan Raiders 67, the Sun Valley Vanguards 43, and that's going to advance our Raiders into the second round, on to the Sweet 16 of the PIAA 5A Boys State.